if he comes back, I think the spate of killings of Christians in the north, mid-belt, south, southwest, southeast, south, core north will multiply times 7 times. So Trump, his American administration is saying the truth. They are reading the statistics. I don't know what to understand. There are people that are good on statistics. They know that it's going to be 7 times double, which means his next regime will give the Fulani Muslim pigs the impetus to Islamize the entire Nigeria. The earlier the better. It is better for Tinubu to step down. He is not doing anything about security. He's not security conscious. Every security apparatus of the country is down. As if that is not enough, Tinubu appointed the same Fulani pig as a national security advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, who has been, operating together with the bandits, with the terrorists, to the level a particular bandits were captured in Kwara State. They brought their gun. They told them the truth that it was from National Security Advisor. When they called, the man in charge of Nigerian National Security Advisory, he picked the call. He said he gave the guns to them to checkmate our forest against bandits. Who are the bandits? The people in question arrested with the guns were perpetrating act of banditry before getting caught. You see the contradictions? We Nigerians are blindfolded, allowing Fulani terrorists to take over the entire country. And they are not up to 20 million. Highest Fulanis are 13 million, while the rest of Nigerians are at least 220-something million Nigerians, I mean other tribes, are sleeping, while only Fulani, beam poles, strings, are putting sands in our eyes, unaliving, disaliving us, both in the south, east, southwest, and mid-belt. It is the right time everybody wake up. Let us go war against Fulani. That is the only way we could put acts of insurgency, terrorism on check in Nigeria.
If you are going to comment on what is going on in South Africa, as we speak now, the Commissioner of Information in South Africa said that indeed the Nigeria does not deserve compensation. Rather, Nigeria should point to them where their drug den and they don't have anything to do with Nigeria. Do you think that what that statement is a statement that should sit well with Nigerians in South Africa?
Yeah, you are so-called Bianca Ono-Ojukwu. She has reacted to that statement. She actually, made some grievous remarks about Ramaphosa, the South African leader, president. How careless and reckless he was in the past, handling what he termed unnecessary xenophobia on Nigerians. I'm telling you that currently Bianca is aware that Ministry of Information has vomited shit, indicating remorselessness about what is going on across Southern Africa. Attack on foreigners, foreign migrants, especially Nigeria, Zimbabwe, Africans, black skin race on this continent are supposed to react. The South Africans residing in Nigeria, especially in their embassy, they're supposed to have vacated by now. If we are running an effective government, a government that cares for Nigerians, South African ambassador at Lake is supposed to have been given red eye and red mouth. Blow him and punch him well. We don't mean firing him or unaliving him. Serious corporal punishment, so that he will feel the pain.
She also said that Nigeria are living enchanted over there in South Africa and they have nothing to claim. But one person talk about Itoro Thomas came on national television to say that he lost more than 350 million rounds in South Africa. That is about goods, and he was living on their mortgage house. So if that kind of person that has a lot of cows and lose business and other property that worth 350 million rounds And this woman came out and said that Nigeria living in chanting. Let me have your reaction on that very word.
If you look at South Africa issue, I mean xenophobia, yeah, there are Nigerians that are not living in the township. And those ones that are not living in the township are the mostly affected. Yeah, in this xenophobic war going on in Southern Africa. If you live in a place, in places like East London, Pretoria, Johannesburg, I think it's a modern city.
So it's all South Africa. What is going on now? Both those that are staying in the remote area and those that are staying in the urban area is affected. They are saying the foreign national should leave their country. So in fact, it look as if the South African government has hand in this. It look as if the South Africa are the one, the South African government are the one giving full support behind the scene.
Yeah, South African government are the one instigating xenophobia right now. It is too obvious to the entire countries whose citizens are affected. Zimbabwe, Uganda, Tanzania, Nigeria, and the rest of Africa countries. They are aware that Ramaphosa security operatives are conniving with South African street miscreants, attacking other Africans. Why is a fellow black is bullying his black brother, claiming that his documents, migrant documents, is not in order. The migrants from Southern Africa and other African countries in Nigeria, are their documents in order? Go to Ghana, visit everywhere in other countries, nothing like documents. We are black skins, we are brothers and sisters. We are seeing a government of Ramaphosa conniving with hoodlums to attack migrants, foreign migrants in South Africa. They are in support of it. I am aware of a scenario in South Africa whereby the police shot Nigeria. He shot the Nigerian and killed him. No way to go to court to respond to the police, I mean the authority, and arrest him to instigate a case against him that shot the Nigerian and pie him. The case has never been taken any shape, legal shape, till this moment we are discussing. So if you read what is going on in Southern Africa, you will understand that government of Ramaphosa is, complicated, a complicity to current xenophobia going on in Southern Africa.